my gosh, crazy driving again. Let's get into it, and don't forget to subscribe, friends. Look at that vehicle coming from the right there. He's continuing, huh? But if I didn't slow down and see him from afar, even though that truck was blocking, he would have just fly through and we could have had an accident. Be very careful on these roads, huh? Now, what's happening here? We're on a highway and those cars on the left are supposed to slow down and stop, but they continue anyway. Look, he can hardly come on because I'm already reaching him. I'm on a highway, he can't just fly through like that. Look at these big tankers, these trucks that carry fuel and stuff. They're moving like race cars. Did you see an indicator? I didn't see any indicator. They should be all the way in the left as far as I'm concerned, away from everybody, and really driving at night or something, not during the busy hours of the day. Something happens that the amount of fuel that will come and explode and injure people and property and whatnot would be ridiculous. Again, he went in the left lane, no indicator. I wish these fuel trucks will move away. Anyway, look at this, look at this, look at where this car is coming from. He went from a stationary position and decided that he would make a U-turn right in the middle of the road. Is that the correct way to do it? No, that is not the correct way. You can't just go from a parked position. Look at this again, eh? You see where he came out? He actually was going in front of an oncoming car, and the car slightly has to veer in order to move away from it. See that? And then he decides, let me turn right in the middle of the road in the intersection. No, go into a lane, turn around, and come back out the proper way. Now here is something very, very common in this country. People like this driver here. He doesn't know where he's going. Look, he goes to the left, he comes back out. Do you see an indicator? No indicator. And when he does decide to put an indicator, right, he's going and he's stopping, and I'm going to go ahead. No, he comes back out again. What is that craziness? I see people do this all the time. I just do not understand it. When they're supposed to use the indicator, they don't, and when they do use the indicator, they use it the wrong way. Look, he's pulling to the right this time. Do you see an indicator? So he's using the indicator when he's not turning, and not using the indicator when he is turning or pulling over. Just amazing to me. You see that car on the far left, the white one, coming from the merge lane? We're on a highway. Look at what he's going to do, and I'm slowing it down so you could see it. Just imagine this fast. Look at that. No indicator. This intersection is a intersection in St. James that I've covered many times. Where I am right now is where the white line, the stop line is. And the reason it's so far back from the intersection is because cars have to turn. But of course, this vehicle feels that that is a part for him to be. You see how far ahead he is into the intersection? That car that is turning has to swerve greater in order to turn, because he's in the middle of the road. The cars that tend to do that a lot, let me tell you, are P drivers. They are like a plague sometimes. They just don't drive properly, and they want to be ahead of everybody else, rushing to pick up passengers. Look at this situation here. You see those three cars, like the Three Musketeers? Each one of them want to come to the center. One is already in the center, but the two others want to go in the center at the same time. Look at that. You can't tell, eh? Because sometimes I slow down this way, but the way it looks is like craziness. They have to brake and stuff. I mean, you have to be aware of what's around you. Look at that vehicle on the left to show you it's crazy all the time. Do you see an indicator? But look at what he's going to do. He's only feet away from me, eh? And we're on a highway. If you are not braking, you see a lot of these speedy drivers and these crazy drivers think they are so good at what they do, but they don't realize other drivers are braking. If we don't brake, something will happen. Look at this lady, she wants to cross. I stop for her, and what? She suddenly freezes. Well, why does she freeze, you think? If I stopped, then that should be it. But no, look at what happens. Yeah, Mr. Impatient, another PB driver. And this is not to put on all PB drivers, but they do tend to be the ones that are most crazy on the roads. Look at this vehicle again. It's supposed to stop there, but do you see him stopping? No, just pulls right out. Craziness. Now here's another example of the irritating driver. Again, he doesn't stop, but when he does pull out anyway, look at what he does. Stops and slows down, no indicator. So you pulling out of a road, from a minor road to mine road, which is the major road, and you decide to stop in the road. Again, look at this vehicle. You can't hear these songs, but he is screeching, He's just pulling out. You can't just fly out on the highway. You need to stop and wait. That is not a merge lane. I understand if it's a merge lane, you speed up. Now here's multiple crazies on this video. Look at the one on the left. He has his indicator on to turn left. But did he turn left? No. He went straight. And when he went straight, look at what he goes to. He wants to turn right, but his indicator is turning left. Right? And even so, you can't just pull on the right just because you feel like. You have to wait till traffic stops to give you a way to go. I am braking here. Braking in order to stop hitting him. That's the way it always is. Next vehicle thinks that he could do the same. Do you see an indicator? No, but he's coming into my lane as well. Something very common here. Cars could suddenly turn and decide they're coming into your lane. And because I beep him, he suddenly moved to the left. It's almost like they think they are the only ones driving on the road. I just don't understand. Look at the white car crossing the double line just to get away from a little bump. And the silver car again, coming. Look, no indicator. And he's coming again. Again, a PB driver. Yep. Oh, he puts his indicator this time, but he pulled anyway. He can't just come. You know, that's another thing with indicators I don't understand in this country. They put the indicator as though that's to tell you to stop. No, indicator just means you want to indicate the lane you want to get in. And then oncoming cars have to allow you. That's the key word, allow. Give you way in order for you to pass. But they don't think that. They think because they put the indicator, that automatically means you must stop for them or allow them to pass. It does not work that way. Indicator is just like saying, can I pass please? And you have to wait for the person to say yes, you could go ahead. No, but here they put the indicator and they just turn, bam. Look at this. Continuing again, crazy driving. Scene hasn't stopped. I stopped to let this vehicle go. But then a red car on the left decides he's going to spur, and I didn't see him. Watch, that could have been an accident. I am letting the car go. I didn't stop for you. You can't just fly through like that because you feel like. Craziness again. It's all the time in TNT. Look at it again. You see a car coming, but what you do? You pull out anyway. And it's not to say you pull out and you pull out faster. You pull out and you pull out slow. See that where that fire truck is? That's a big accident there. Police officer, everything. Yep, I see them a lot. Now here's a weird incident. This is showing you again. Crazy driving in TNTs all the time. Look at this truck parked here. And I couldn't understand what was all of this about. I thought it was related with the accident, but then I see a man coming with plants across the road on a highway.
What the fudge?
I was like, what? What's going on here? But then he trying to stop the people on the highway again because what? Some plant or something fall there. Is what, a coconut? What the fudge? Alright, you see this? This is our next problem I see. This is you have a merge lane here. That long strip is to give you a chance to turn left. You don't go all the way to the end and then decide you want to go left on the highway. It doesn't work like that.